Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines, wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon. Omar says, "Hi Mehran, thanks so much for all your help material. I'm not a shallow person. I do not conduct myself or manage any of my relationships in a shallow, superficial manner. And yet, when I come to the topic of love, or rather lust, this is where I can see myself being uncharacteristically shallow, i.e., focusing too much on the exterior, the physicality of the other. And 44 years old Dubai. Yeah, well, that's normal. That's how we are. We men are shallow. We need to simply constantly be on the lookout for our shallowness. Why? Because we are a creature, a heterosexual male is made and programmed for procreation. We don't question. Look, in the caveman's time, don't look at today. You're looking at one spot of the history and you think, oh, why am I shallow? Because this is what we are. Our gene is shallow, is only focused on finding a woman who's prettiest and make love to her if she allows it and make babies. We are used by nature to procreate. A million years ago, it wasn't like, oh, okay, you got to see if she's educated, if she's got a good heart, if she's going to be, very caring about herself and, the things that she's supposed to do, if she's unselfish, if she's logical. None of that shit existed. It was all procreation. And it was based on what? What else was there? We couldn't even think. There was no ability of thinking or speaking a millions of years ago. This ability of thinking or speaking came to us only 40,000 years ago. So, what kind of conditionings have we received until the 40,000 years ago for millions of years that we lived? Lots of conditioning, right? That's not going to change just because we got a brain that can speak now and can think. Still, the same thing, instinctive approach and attraction to the woman exists based on her looks, her body, her looks, features. So expecting yourself not to be shallow, it's not reasonable. But expecting yourself to be aware that you're shallow, that's correct. Because we are. And if we really, now that our brain has the ability of thinking and speaking, then you need to consider the level of shallowness that you are and your expectations from women, because if she doesn't have certain characteristics and qualifications, and you just only go by what your ancestor for a million years ago were interested in, her looks, then that relationship is doomed. So today, now you got to be aware of this shallowness and expect the woman to bring a lot more quality than her looks. But if you only allow yourself to be choosing your mate based on her looks, then you're fucked. Because beautiful look doesn't mean that she's also intelligent, smart, caring, unselfish, compassionate, and all the values that high value women today possess. So be aware of that. Don't expect it to go away. You will always be shallow. We will always, no matter how wise we are, we will always see a pair of legs and nice and the high heels and all the dude up or the nice dress, however it is. We don't question anything more at that moment. Oh, I can't be turned on. Let me see if she's got the university equivalent of education and the expertise in the neuroscience or not. You're not, that's not a requirement in the psyche from a million years ago when we had reptilian brain. So, so expecting yourself to be what you're hoping to be, it's silly. No, you can be shallow. That's fine. But be aware that you're shallow and then in search of if this woman can bring some of the stuff that is really going to be a relationship builder, maker, or breaker, or not? All right. Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind@seekstruth.com, making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what concerning you. I'll talk to you soon. Well, we too, like the iceberg, have 1,000 times bigger powers that is not visible, and we must. Why? Is it something we're rambling on and I expect you to accept it? Or is there actually another power within us? Would you come and help me out? Okay. What I want you to do is put your hands underneath my arms and just lift me up. There we go. Okay, now, that's my physical part, right? Same thing, again, with that. Just want to see if there's any difference. Go ahead. Now, go ahead. Now, this, go ahead, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
So you see, this is different than what he was doing, and I'm not really doing anything. You convinced?
Yeah.
So are you guys convinced that there is something other than, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.